Huge shout out and thank you to Petcube for partnering with us on this video. As always, opinions are completely honest and my own, and if there's anything that I don't love about it, I'm gonna let you know. Regardless of if a video is ever sponsored on our channel, my goal is truly just to help you out and give you all the details about a product. For today's video, I am going to be reviewing the Petcube Pet Water Fountain. I'm gonna walk you through setup, design, key features, and give you my overall thoughts since my cats have been testing out this fountain for a while. Let's go ahead and get right into it. This is described as a modern whisper quiet fountain that keeps your pets hydrated and your home looking stylish. So right out of the box, everything's neatly packed and it's very simple. You get the main fountain, you get the power cord, and the triple layer filter. I love that they offer both stainless steel and ceramic basins. Both look sleek, but I personally really like the stainless steel design just because I find that it's maybe somewhat easier to clean, though honestly they're both very easy to clean. As far as setup goes, setup was also extremely easy. It's pretty much all put together. You just have to rinse the parts, pop in the filter, fill it with water, and then plug it in. That's it. It took me under 5 minutes to completely set it up. You do want to, though, fully charge it before you use it, especially if you are wanting to use it wirelessly. That's what's really cool about these, is the fact that you can use them wirelessly, which I feel like is something that sets this fountain apart from other water fountains, because I find that a lot of other water fountains are not wireless. Like I mentioned, this fountain has a really nice, sleek and modern design. It also has a relatively quiet operation. It's honestly pretty whisper quiet. I feel like you can barely tell that it's running. So that's something that can be helpful if your pet gets easily startled. The fact that it is so quiet is also just great for pet owners, because I feel like just having a loud fountain is not the most pleasant. I've had fountains in the past where I felt like they were just really loud and they were kind of just distracting. Like I had one in my office and it was a little bit loud, so I felt like it was a bit distracting. But these ones, I find they're just really nice and quiet, so that is nice for both pet owners, and also it's just nice for your pets as well. This also has a large capacity. It holds 2.5 liters or about 84 ounces, so I only have to refill it every week or so. And if the water ever gets too low, it automatically shuts off to protect the pump, which I think is a really nice feature. And then for the price point, the stainless steel one is a little bit more affordable, being $69.99. And then the ceramic option is definitely a bit more pricey, being $89.99. Now I know that those prices definitely seem a lot more expensive than some other fountains that you can get on Amazon. However, again, I think it is some of the features that set this apart and make it be more expensive. And I think one of that main feature that really stands out to me that makes these worth being more expensive is if you want to have a fountain that does work wirelessly. While some of those cheaper fountains on Amazon are great, they are not wireless. So having a wireless fountain can be helpful for some people. For us, I do like having that feature because my cats, I do have a catio for them, so I like to be able to bring a fountain out there for them when they're out there, especially when it's hot. So I'm not able to plug it in. So I like being able to have a wireless water fountain that I can bring out there for them. But that might not be a feature that is necessary for everybody. But I think that is the main feature that makes these a little bit more expensive. So it is on the pricey side for a fountain, but I think some of the features may make it worth that extra money. So then let's talk a little bit about why you might want to get a fountain for your pet. So it can be for both cats and dogs. However, because of its smaller design, I would say it's probably best for cats, just because dogs might want a larger fountain with a larger stream. However, this could definitely work for both cats and dogs, but I find that it is just the perfect size for cats. So running water naturally attracts pets. Ollie drinks way more from this than a regular bowl, and I find that Ava does as well. It just intrigues my cats and gets them to drink water. And of course, a fountain is not a necessity for your pet. However, it can be something that can help to encourage your pet to drink more water, which I think is the whole point of it. And also just being able to have a filtered water that stays fresh for longer and something that you don't have to change out quite as often. Whereas if you're just using a regular bowl, you have to switch that out every single day, which maybe that's not a huge deal for some people, but I do just really like the idea of having a fountain that flows. It encourages my cats to drink more water, and I like the fact that they have a filter and that I don't have to change out the water as often. It keeps the water circulating and oxygenated, which helps keep the water fresh. This also has a triple filtration system, which helps to remove hair, debris, and odors so the water stays clean. You can get replacement filters in 3-packs, and Petcube recommends swapping them out every few weeks to keep it working its best. So I honestly think that I can go 3 weeks or a month before changing a filter. And here's what it looks like changing the filter. As you can see, the filter definitely traps some hair here, so it really does do a good job at helping to keep the water fresh. As far as the cleaning and maintenance goes, I think that these are actually really easy to clean. You can take it apart in seconds, and the main parts are dishwasher safe. Everything is also BPA free and pet safe, which gives me peace of mind. I recommend rinsing the filters before first using them and giving it a quick wash every week to help keep things fresh. I do like to soak the filters in a bowl of water for about 5 minutes and then rinse it off with water before putting it in the actual water fountain. And we actually do have one of our other favorite pet water fountains that we've been using for years. That one can also be used wirelessly, but that one, the actual pump is pretty difficult to clean, and it has just a lot of pieces that you have to clean, so it makes cleaning it a little bit more difficult. It makes it take a little bit more time. The pump, you really have to break apart a lot of pieces, and it can just be a little bit difficult to thoroughly clean it. But with this, I find that it's just really simple and easy to clean. You can easily get to all the parts, and there's really not that many parts, so it just makes it really quick and easy to clean. So the things that I really like about this fountain is the fact that, again, it does have that 4-layer filtration. It helps to keep the water fresh for up to 30 days, maybe even a little bit more than 30 days. It also has a motion sensor which adjusts the flow of the water. It helps to save energy by only serving water when your pet is close. I also just really like that this can be used wirelessly. It gives a non-stop power for up to 3 weeks, and my cats also just really seem to like this fountain. Both of them, the stainless steel and the ceramic option, they seem to just be intrigued by this fountain. Definitely helps to encourage them to drink more water. As you can see in a lot of clips in this video, my cats are always just staring at it, even when they're not trying to get a drink. Sometimes they'll just go up to it and just look at it. They seem to just be very interested in it. So then let's talk pros and cons. The pros are going to be the design, the fact that it is quiet, the large capacity of it, the filtration, and that it is easy to clean. As far as the con goes, the filter replacements, I feel like, I mean, this is with any water fountain though, filter replacements can get a bit pricey over time. It just adds an ongoing cost, but that is something that is going to be the case for any pet water fountain. If I had to list a con, I would probably say the fact that because this does have the kind of like auto shut off in order to save energy and the battery, sometimes your cat will come up to it and it might not immediately detect that your cat is there, so it'll be off. However, it will typically turn right back on. But that's just kind of something that I noticed about it. And that's the case with our other wireless fountain as well. That's just how it is in order to save the battery. But if you like touch it or move it, the fountain will start. See right there when I touched it, it immediately starts. So if your cat touches it, it will start. But that's just something that I kind of wanted to know as a potential con, is that it doesn't always turn on right away when your cat gets close to it. And then it also has this LED light feature, and I'm just taking this top piece off so I can look at it real quick. So it does have different light cues on here that kind of tell you what's going on. So if it is blue, it means that there is low water level and it's telling you to refill the tank. If it is purple, that is their purification mode. That is when the UVC light is on. It'll turn white when it's fully charged and connected to power. It'll be yellow when the battery is charging, so you want to keep it plugged in. And then it is red when the battery is running low and it needs charging. So those are what the different lights mean on this. With UVC light, it's supposed to help with effectively preventing the growth of harmful bacteria. So it says that it has a 99.7% sterilization per EPA UV disinfection guidance. So overall, I do think that this is a nice fountain. If you are looking for a fountain specifically that can be used wirelessly, this might be something that you would be more interested in, just because it does have that feature, whereas a lot of other pet water fountains on the market are not normally able to be used wirelessly. So that's something that I think just really stands out about this fountain. And I also just really like how easy it is to use it, how easy it is to clean it. And that, I feel like, just makes your life a lot easier when a fountain is easy to clean. And swapping out the filters is also super quick and easy. The LED strip at the bottom, sometimes I did find that it did just kind of fall out, but it's easy to put back. But those are just kind of like little bit of things about the designs that I didn't absolutely love. But other than that, I find that the design is nice. I find it very easy to use, easy to clean, easy to just have in our everyday life, and my cats really like this fountain, so it's a win from us. We definitely like it, and if you are interested in checking it out, I do have a discount that will help you save some money. I will link this fountain in the description box below along with that discount code so you can save some money. But if you guys do have any questions, definitely let me know in the comment section below. But I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you're new here and you're not already subscribed, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to our channel. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you tune in for our next video.
Thanks for watching Life with Ollie and me. We're Ollie and Isla, Siberian siblings, you see. We hope our videos help you find the happiest, healthiest life for your feline. For more cat tips and reviews, come and subscribe. Thanks again for watching Life with Ollie and me.